Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Bobcat, and they'll be facing Rockstar. This will take place in the bantamweight division, and if you know anything about this weight class, watch for some speed. First up, the Bobcat from France. Against them, Rockstar from Spain.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Nemean Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from France, wearing the blue trunks with blue trim, the Bobcat. Fighting out of the blue corner from Spain, wearing the yellow trunks with red trim, the Rockstar.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
What a great view and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They block the left there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice defense on that hook. And he misses with that straight left. Nice defense there, blocking the hooks. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. Straight right just misses. Missing with the hook. His stamina is off the charts. Misses with the straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Be smart, good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Get what you're doing. You switched up completely.
And there's the bell for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter lands. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. His stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe. And the second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over ball.
Straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking with you, but okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths, big, deep breaths. Great work, great work. I love that, I love that.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to fight it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That big hook doesn't land. That right hook won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.